What's up YouTube, this is Mox Lotus and today I'm going to be talking about salty Magic the Gathering players. So, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few things that they haven't all happened to me, but I've seen them happen to other people. And pretty much I feel like I want to get this off my chest because there are some players who have really toxic attitudes towards other people and sometimes the game in general. And yeah, so there isn't going to be much of a interesting backdrop for this video. I really couldn't think of anything. So it might be a bit boring in that aspect, but I really just want to get some of these things off my chest. So this first story happened a couple of weeks ago at my locals, and I was waiting in between rounds, with nothing to do. So I was watching some games, and I saw a kid who was only like 12 or 13 going up against some 30-year-old man-child with fully blown Abzan mid-range deck. And the kid was playing like Mono Red Burn, Boss Sly, like that type of deck. And yeah, he actually managed to win. And the Abzan mid-range player was super salty, mainly because his $700 deck got wrecked by an $100 one. And it was pretty entertaining to watch his salt, but he started really bagging the kid and telling him to kill himself and things like that. And no one really did anything about it. And I mean, I don't blame him because this guy was a really obese neckbeard, and they're probably worried they'd try and sit on them or something. But yeah, I wasn't going to step in because I really wasn't involved in it, to be honest. And I kind of feel guilty about that, but I think it's sad when there are people who are over the age of 30 who get so pissed after losing in a game. I mean, when I lose, yeah, I'm pretty salty on the inside, but I don't tell people kill themselves and things like that. And I think the Magic community, to be honest, this isn't for all players. There are plenty of good people out there, but there are just some people, and I'm sure you'll have them at your locals too, who just need to grow up, really. So this next story happened to me at the Khans of Tarkir pre-release, and I was playing Abzan like everyone else, and I managed to pull an Abzan charm, which was probably my best pull, but yeah, nothing really good. And I was versing another guy in the first round who had a Sarkhan, and he was playing Abzan as well, but he was splashing red exclusively for the Sarkhan. And I managed to win game 1. And I mean, this guy had some pretty good cards, including the Sarkhan. And in game 2, when he brings out the Sarkhan, he attacks me with it a few times. Then when I'm about to die, I managed to top deck an Abzan charm and used it on his Sarkhan the next time it attacked. And he just scooped from there. I mean, I was baffled by this. I mean, I was happy about the free packs, obviously, but it was just kind of silly that he just concedes when his main win con's gone. And I mean, this guy, from where I was sitting anyway, he wasn't behind or anything. Just when his Sarkhan goes, he just scoops. And I mean, he might have been salty about the top deck, but his cards were a lot better than mine. I mean, his deck wasn't very well made, to be honest, but look, whatever. And again, I just think this guy was a bit of a man-child as well. And I think that if you get really good cards like he did, you should at least continue to play the match. I mean, this guy had a Siege Rhino and things like that, and if you drew that, that could have closed the game. But again, he just scoops for no reason. And yeah, again, I was happy about the free packs, but still, the salt can sometimes kind of tilt you. And so I think that if you do get salty, that's something that you need to look out for. So for this last story, I was watching someone sitting pretty close to my table beat another person. And when that player lost, they stood up. And the guy who won had things like a commander deck or something in his binder and all that on the table. And he also had a can of drink as well. And so the guy who lost pretty much wipes all the guy's cards onto the floor, then pours the guy's can of drink all over him, and then just walks out, drops from the tournament, and I haven't seen him at the store since. And yeah, it was just I really feel sorry for the guy who had cola poured all over his cards. I mean, I'm sure that could mess up the stuff that's in the cola, probably really damage some of his cards, probably more than water could. And yeah, I don't know if he had anything valuable, but I assume that he would. And yeah, hopefully none of his cards were damaged or anything, but still, that was really extreme. And I think that if you can't really handle losing in card games, then I just think that you shouldn't play them, honestly. or maybe play them online where, at least you can't, like, the worst you can do is break your own computer and you won't affect other people. Yeah, it's just a really dog thing to do, really. And again, it can get you kicked out of stores and it can end your Magic career, so it's definitely not a good idea. I think that if you're going to play Magic, you need to be able to control yourself and handle losses. They happen to me a lot, they'll happen to you a lot, and it's just part of life, really. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I just felt like I needed to get some of that stuff off my chest. And yeah, basically, again, I think the Magic community, there are plenty of good people in it, don't get me wrong, but there are a few bad eggs, and I think these people need to kind of wake up a bit and just... So that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I just felt I needed to get some of this stuff off my chest, really. There are plenty of good people in the Magic community, but there are a few who just need to kind of grow up a bit and just handle losses. Again, we all get salty when we lose on the inside, but I think the real mature people are the ones who don't let it show through. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. I've got more stuff on the way, but until then, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.